Hey guys, Savage Recover here, back for another video. I know I've been gone since Thursday. I just wanted to do a little bit of an update of what was going on in the last few days and what has been going through my mind, and what's going on in general. Thank you guys for joining me for another edition of me ranting at a camera and a mic. How's everyone out there doing? How's all my savages? All right, so this weekend I ended up going to my sister's Friday after work and helping my brother-in-law put fence posts in their yard and mixing cement by hand. So that wasn't Friday. We had a mixer then, but that was fun after working all day in the sun. If you notice, I'm a little bit sunburnt. And good evening, Ginger Rogers. How are you doing? Saturday, I took a nice little 8 to 9 hour sleep over the night and got up and went out to my sister's again and ended up setting fence posts again, and ended up after about 5 or 6 hours, we got all the fence posts cemented in the ground and got them all straight and level and whatnot, and we were done. And today, when I woke up, I was beat. I was absolutely beat. I slept in until like 10 or 11 o'clock, and then I was up until like 2 or 3, and then I slept again. Yeah, it definitely was. And on the way to my sister's yesterday, the heater coil in my beater went out, so I have been working on that as well. So it looks like I'm going to either have to sell my beater or fix my truck or buy another beater. Who knows? Who knows what I'm going to do? I got to make sure that I can still get to work. But with that being said, my son's mom ended up seeing a video of mine. I'm not sure how she found out about my channel, but she did. And she didn't like the things that I had been saying about her, even though the things I had said were true. I didn't lie about the stuff that I said. And so she called me a shitty human or a shitty person and a liar, and told me that she will be the woman that I want everyone to think she is or something. So she's mad at me. So both of my kids' moms are mad at me over my YouTube videos, which, it is what it is. But I wanted to take a little bit of a hiatus today and rest up, get a little bit of little peace in mind. I worked a lot this week, and not only did I work a lot this week, and I just lost another 2 subscribers in the last couple days. That's not good. But I just got off of a interview with another channel called Black American Expand, and I am currently exporting that interview on my computer as we speak, and I will be posting that up once it's done. It was an interview about drug addiction and my opinion and my views on stuff. He is a follower of Tommy Sotomayor, and he see me on there and he wanted me to do an interview. So this week I really don't have anything planned after work. I don't have anything that I need to get done or anything like that. So I'm pretty much going to be hitting content hard this week, get some more content out there. The last few videos that I have posted really haven't got a lot of exposure. I'm not sure if it's just the topics or if it is. I'm not sure if it's the topics or if it's I'm being shadow banned or suppressed or whatever. I honestly couldn't tell you. I will find out going forward as I try to curtail my language and things in on the channel. I would definitely like to get the subs up, get more exposure out there. I need to find more of a niche and more of a flow when it comes forward. I also found out that one of my subscribers was in a car accident and has died, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to be told. Which, if anyone remembers seeing Six Night in the group and the live chats and stuff, No English told me that her father told 6 Night's father told her that she died in a car accident this week. So obviously I'm getting this information secondhand. I don't really know personally if it's true, if it's not true, if it's miscommunication, but from what I understand, we have lost a sub. A sub has lost her life, and that is a sad situation. But I really just wanted to go live for a little bit and show my face so people see that I'm not dead, or that I forgot that I had a YouTube channel. I just wanted to update everybody with what was going on. I was super busy this week taking care of some business, and now I'm actually pretty free, so things are gonna be going pretty smooth. My car broke down Wednesday night. I couldn't get it to start, so I was off Thursday. So I dropped 4 videos in a row. If you guys haven't seen them, go check them out. If anyone that's watching this on the replay, or Ginger, if there's any topics or anything that you guys want me to discuss, you guys can always email me at savageredrecovery@gmail.com. Yeah, that's the thing with cars. They're expensive when they break down. That is a fact. In the next few weeks, I'm going to be working on getting my studio changed. I don't like having this couch behind me. I don't like this window being here. I want to move my studio around and put more stuff in this room so it's more appealing than just me in a corner with a couch behind me. But yeah, I'm also going to be going out this week and doing some photography, and on this week as well, I have a bunch of photos that are on my computer that need processed. I do need to get a green screen. I'm going to have to save up to get that. But I have a bunch of photos that are on my computer that need edited and processed. So I'll be editing and processing those and putting them onto Instagram. If you guys haven't checked out my Instagram is savage_red_savage. Or that's a lie. I apologize. It's savage_red_studios. You guys can see all of my photography there. I don't post anything on that Instagram account other than just photography. I have 2 pictures, one of a tweet that I did, and one of a flag from 4th of July. But besides that, all the other posts or photos that I've taken. And if you go to the bottom, those are the first photos that I took, and my exposure was off, and I didn't know it was off. And as you go up, that comes to the higher ones, or the most recent, so you guys can see the progression of my photos. But Yeah, I need to get a green screen, and I need to get a cam link. I need to get a cam link, and I need to set up my lighting better because if I get a cam link, I'm gonna be able to get clean HDMI output on my camera, I believe. And if I fix the lighting, I'll be my video will look a lot better on my Canon camera on my 77D. As of right now, unfortunately, um, the way that things are set up in my studio, my webcam is actually a better picture than my camera. So that's why I really haven't been using my camera when it comes to shooting videos because it doesn't look as good. And at least with this webcam, it I just turn my computer on and I can start recording, and the picture looks good. Um, Also, I fixed the light in the studio, so my pale skin, is not washed out from overexposure of harsh light on my delicate face. And that was a joke. I have a face only a mother could love. But how's everyone doing? I see that there's 3 people that are watching. How are you guys doing? I hope everything is going well. I hope your guys' weekend and week was great. I hope this week is better for everybody. But that's pretty much it. I just been super swamped and drained. I absolutely was drained today. Like I just did not even want to get out of bed. I really wanted to just rest. Friday at work, I was pulling feeder wires from the pole to a transformer vault, and from the transformer vault over to the cabinets for the service of a building. And I was in the sun all day, and I spent half the day in a big water puddle. And then I went Friday and helped my sister with those fence posts and her husband, and then I did it yesterday too. So like I am super burnt on my arms and on my neck, and I was absolutely tired, absolutely tired. God, I need to trim my goatee. My mustache is getting crazy. But like I said, see you later, Ginger Rogers. You guys, you have a good night. Um, yeah, I just wanted to update everyone so everyone knew what was going on. Like I was saying before, if you didn't catch it in the beginning, I just did an interview on a channel called American or Black American Expand. I did an interview about drug addiction and life and my philosophies on it. Thanks, King Diamond. I appreciate that. I just did an interview with him about drug addiction. Yeah, King Diamond. I seen that you subscribed earlier today. Um, I appreciate you liking the content. If you have any topics that you want me to discuss, you can always email me at savageroadrecovery@gmail.com, and you can send me articles or you can send me topics that you want me to go over. But yeah, like I was saying, I spent a lot of time this week doing stuff after work and getting stuff in my personal life done. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be setting up my studio better, and I'm going to be saving up to get a green screen and to get a cam link to help set up my studio, make it work better, get my lighting better. And this week, I'm going to be posting more photos to my Instagram with my photography. I have hundreds of photos that are on my laptop or on my computer right now that I haven't edited. And if you guys haven't seen my Instagram, go to Instagram and look up savage_red_studios, and you can see the journey of my photography. The goal is to make it to where I don't have to be an electrician anymore. Like I'd rather start doing wedding photos or start doing doing photography or videography of brands or weddings or something that isn't manual labor. I'm 31 and don't want to be 50 still doing electrical work. And I'd like the ability to not have to be outside in blistering sun heat with my Irish pale skin, because you can tell it's very delicate. But my my interview on that channel went very well. I am currently exporting it. It's going to take about an hour because the video is like an hour long, I believe. I don't remember exactly. But I'm going to be putting that up on the channel, so when that's up, you guys can check that out. But yeah, I just wanted to give everyone an update because you guys haven't heard from me since Thursday when I dropped 4 videos. So there will be more content that's dropped this week and more photos being dropped. I just want everyone to not think that I forgot about them and that their subscription to my channel was just a waste of their time. I'm going to be doing a video this week on the Antifa member that was outed. I'll probably do it tomorrow. The Antifa member that was outed by his grandmother. And I'm also probably going to be doing something on Joe Rogan and other people, other content creators that are moving to Texas. Yeah, guys, like, just, getting my life together, doing some stuff so I have the time to come back and do some more content. How are you guys doing? How was your guys' weekend? Like, I'm very grateful that I have as many subscribers as I have. I've only had my channel for about 2-3 months, and I have 214 subscribers, which I'm very blessed to have. Would love to get up to 500,000 subscribers, but I need to find a better niche. I need to find what exactly I want to do with this channel, and I need to start working on my second channel. I haven't really been doing any videography or posting any videos to that, so like that's the next step. I'm going to start posting videos on that channel as well. I kind of feel like I've lately been lacking on. Oh, yeah, man, I do everything to full go, everything to the max. Honestly, I just need to hunker down and focus and get that down. I need to also go and make, like, this week I think I'm going to start working on creating stuff for my T store when it comes to merchandise. I need to also start uploading more content to my Patreon. I do need to do that. I am definitely lacking. I definitely need to start working on my Facebook as well. Man, I've been lacking. Yeah, that's really what I need to start doing. That's really what I need to be doing. I see that I feel like a lot of the people that I keep losing on my subscriptions are women. I feel like the women that were supporting me, I dropped a video about some women stuff and they leave. It could be true. It could be the thing. Maybe I'm going to start making good content. Who knows? But this was just, a Sunday update. I wanted to get on here and show my face. Like I said again, if you guys are watching this on the replay, email me at savageredrecovery@gmail.com. And, if you have any ideas that you want me to talk about or you want me to do anything, just let me know and I'll make sure I make a video about it. Just expect more content this week and more. If you want to see my photography and whatnot, go to my Instagram. It's in my description. And you guys will start to see more of the stuff that I'm doing. I enjoy making content, and I appreciate all your guys' support. I'm truly blessed to have as many subscribers as I have with the short amount of time that I've been making content. Hey MK, there's my girl. I guess now I was about to get off, but now I gotta stay because this beautiful woman right here jumped in. Oh, just babbling to a camera, talking about content things I'm gonna be doing this coming week. Yeah, it's time for me to stay now because you showed up. So, how's being out west treating you? If it, like at some point I might be moving west, get out of yeah, I might be moving west. Get out of Ohio. I'll be honest with you guys. Like I'm really in a place where like I don't really want to date. I really don't I don't really want to spend time dating or anything. Like my kids' moms are mad at me. Like I'm really just I'm really in this place where I just want to focus on creating content and focus on doing something more than I'm doing. Like anytime I think about women or dating or reading messages that I'm getting, like I really have no desire to interact with any sort of people in person at this point. Yeah, I'm just in this weird place of soul searching right now. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. I keep getting, man, I have this super long hair over on this side that I need to trim. But I keep doing videos and I'll go up like to 216 and then I'll lose 2 people. And then I'll go up 1 person and then I'll lose 1 person. Like it's weird. My channel's been fluttering around 216 for like the last couple weeks. But yeah, I'm just in this weird place of soul searching. Like I don't know if I'm having a midlife crisis because I'm over 30 or I'm not. I can't really explain it. I just want you guys to see something. I want you to see my dog, how he's sitting and how he's looking at me. Look at this. He's just sitting there like watching me like a person. It's kind of creeping me out. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit, but yeah, like I'm really just soul searching. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about life at this point. like it's great that I'm off probation. I finally got off probation. It's great that I have a YouTube channel, but I'm not exactly sure what I don't know. Like I don't really know what my plans are. I'm kind of in this feeling lost stage of my life. It's probably cuz I'm 30. Like that's probably what it is. It's probably cuz I'm getting old. It's probably cuz I'm getting old. Yeah, he's chilling. My female's on the floor. She's laying there. Yeah, I can do some jail time videos. Some videos about my times in jail. I can also do some drug stories. I can do that as well. See, this is the thing. Like, I kind of want this channel to be. That is fucking. Why is that light flickering? Loose neutral or something. I kind of want to do. Like, this channel was meant to be like a male improvement, self improvement kind of idea, but I've also kind of gone into like. Actually, yes. So when I was locked up in Trumbull County, and I was in a pod. So I have two stories that were kind of fucked up when I was in jail. So when I was in county jail, I was in a pod, and the way that it works is it's just bunk beds. It's an open room with bunk beds, and I was in this room, and they brought these two guys in, and these two guys, they came in and they got kicked out of their pod. Now, the way the pods work is if you're under 20, I think it's if you're under 25 and younger is all the young guys. And, hold on a second. So they called the younger pod the jungle because it was all the young wild dudes, and then they had the older guys that were 25 and older in the other pod. Well, those guys, the older guys, had cut the window in the jail, and they were pulling things in through the window. Well, on my side, there was these two kids who got transferred in, and the one kid, I forget, like I used to remember dude's name. I don't remember his name anymore. But I was locked up with this dude, and these two guys that got transferred in were stealing stuff, and there was problems. Well, this dude ended up thinking he was tough or hard or something. I'm not sure what the problem was, but one of the guys that was in with us, he popped his knee out of place while we were walking around or something. And if you end up getting hurt, they send you to medical. And he didn't want the attention of going to medical, so he told everyone to get away from him so he could pop his knee back into place because he has a problem with his knee. So it's not the first time it's happened. Well, the one guy came over and he kept talking to him, and he yelled at him and told him, like, I told you to get away from me. He pops his knee in place, and dude started running his mouth. So he told him to meet him in the bathroom. The way it works in the pod is there's cameras everywhere in the pod except for the bathrooms. So when anyone wanted to fight or handle any sort of confrontation or do anything shady, they'd go in the bathroom. Well, the dude that popped his knee out of place, he walked all the way. He took his shirt off and walked into the bathroom, turned around, and then the other guy walked in. When we were done, when the fight was done, it looked like there was a murder in that bathroom. There was blood on every surface of that bathroom, on the counters, on the toilets, on the floor, on the ceiling. The guy that popped his knee out of place beat the living crap out of this other kid. Just beat him retarded, beat him stupid. And I got out of jail in, I think it was a few weeks or something. And the dude got out like a month after me that got beat up. When he got out, he stabbed a 16-year-old girl to death and wrote on the wall, um, "It is fun to kill," and then put her in a pack and play and drug her to her mom's house and asked her mom if she wanted to buy what he had, and she said no. So he left her in the pack and play and left. And I was in jail with this dude. Now, being around dudes that kill people and dudes that are violent and stuff like that, that's not the scary part. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me was I was in a jail cell with a guy that attacked a woman. Like, he killed a teenager. Like, this kid was over 18. He was over 18 and he killed a 16-year-old. Like yeah, like if any of us knew that he was going to do that in the future, all of us in there would have handled that. Like, criminals don't like killing kids and stuff like that. But just the fact that this dude was in a cell with me and gets out and kills a 16-year-old girl and then tries to sell the girl's body to her mom, that's one of the craziest stories that I have. The second craziest story, well, these are equally crazy, but the second story I have is, if you guys go online and look up in Kent, Ohio, there was a guy that ended up ordering a hooker off of Backpage back in like 2000 and I think 14. Yeah, they do. The guy, this is back in like I think 2014 if I remember correctly. But he ordered a hooker off of Backpage. Well, he ended up killing that hooker and putting the hooker in the closet, and he dumped like cat litter and I think it was like the carpet powder that you put on your carpet before you vacuum it. He took bags of like a bunch of that and dumped it on top of the body, and it ended up hiding the smell of the body, and the body was in his closet for like 2 weeks. And the way that it works is, when you're in jail, the difference between jail and prison is that in jail, everybody that gets arrested. So if you get arrested for drugs or bank robbery or murder or a sex charge or any charge at all in that county, they send you to the county jail. And then from the county, you go to prison, you go to an intake prison. So everybody that goes to prison goes to one prison first. And then from that prison is when they send you to what they call is your mother institution, which means if you're a murderer, you're going to go to a higher level prison than if you are a drug offender or a nonviolent criminal. So I was in a holding cell for weeks with this dude because every time that we had court at the exact same time. And in Portage County, when you're a violent offender, you're in an orange jumpsuit and you're always handcuffed when you're in a cell, like in holding or on transport. So this guy that killed this prostitute, I was in a cell with him and I was in a van with him all the time that I had to go to court. And I had to go to court like probably 6 or 7 times, maybe 5 times I was with this dude. And like, it's crazy. The crazy part about it is the story the man told me was he bought a hooker. The hooker showed up. He started fooling around with the hooker, realized that the hooker was a man. So then he started saying something to the hooker. He called the hooker the F word. And then after he did that, the hooker told him, well, at least my brother didn't kill my mom, because this guy's brother had killed his mom and was in prison for it. So the guy strangled the prostitute. And then when he got caught, he was planning on pleading guilty. and he was trying to get sent to the same prison as his brother because he wanted to kill his brother for killing his mom. So like that's another crazy story. So like I don't know if the dude just killed the hooker because he killed the hooker, or if the hooker, if he was into transgenders, or if he was into men that dress like women. Like I don't know what his sexual preference was. I don't know if he killed this person to get to prison to kill his brother. Like I don't know specifically what part of this story is true, but I do know this man told me while we were in a cell together that he killed this hooker and wanted to get to prison to kill his brother. So like that's another crazy, like that's a crazy story. Yeah, like I don't know what exactly is the truth in that, because obviously he killed somebody and he was telling me he wanted to kill another person, so he could have been lying. I'm like we're all criminals and stuff. We lie, it happens. But it it definitely was it's a crazy story. It's definitely a crazy story. Like um but yeah, just normal stuff in jail, like playing cards, seeing people get extorted, seeing people get seeing people get beat up over owing money. People I've never seen anyone get stabbed in jail. Like I've seen people get stabbed outside of jail, but I've never seen like anyone stab anyone in jail. I've never seen anyone personally get killed in jail. Um, like jail really isn't like where I live. Jail's fucked up, but it's not fucked up as other places. Like it's not that crazy out here in like the jails that I was in. Now I live in Cleveland now, so maybe the jail in Cleveland. Yeah, you can buy food. The way the food works is you have to have money on your books, and then like you buy like you go and put your order in on like a Tuesday, and then you end up getting your food like the next Tuesday, or you get you they take your order on Thursday, and then they you wait till Tuesday, so you have to wait like almost a week before you get your food. Um, Back when I was in jail, they didn't have microwaves. There wasn't noodles on the menu, so you couldn't get ramen noodles. Um, it was a lot of like cookies and donuts and Debbie cakes, and you could get pouches of like tuna and pouches of chicken, but a pouch of tuna was like 4.75 or 4.25 for just a normal size packet that you get for like $1 at Walmart. Um, the chicken was like 5.25 for the same size pack of tuna that you would get. You have to buy your own soap. Like they give you soap and like a toothbrush when you get there, but you're gonna go through that real quick. Um, the dorms that I was in wasn't open. The showers, the only place that the showers were open were no. I don't even remember the showers in Trumbull County. I think they were like stalls, but it wasn't open. And in Portage County, the way it was is like you would come down from your cell or come out from your cell. Yeah, it's called a break. It's called a break. Yeah, that shit's good. When you're locked up, that shit's fire. The food that you eat in there is trash. It's trash. Like I love breaks. I still eat breaks. Like I got 2 cases of ramen noodles sitting in my kitchen right now. Breaks are great. They're delicious. Um, but yeah, like there wasn't open bay showers. Like I'd never seen or heard of dudes getting forced out of their buttholes or anything. Like I never seen that. Not not where I was locked up. Not to say there weren't people that were probably having sex with each other, but I never personally seen like any sort of forcible acts like that. just like the counties that I was in, like there were gangs that were in the counties, but like the jails weren't being ran. They weren't being ran by the gangs. Like there were gangs and like there was, people that linked up together, but it wasn't like it wasn't anything like it wasn't like prison. Like prison's different. Like I don't know if you guys go and look. I have an interview with Justin on my channel, and it's one of the live streams. He talks about being in federal prison and being in state prison. I've never personally been to prison. I've just done a lot of time in county, getting locked up multiple times. But yeah, I've never seen anyone get forcibly manhandled in jail or anything like that, or anyone get stabbed or like in county or up here. It's hard to get metal objects to sharpen. You can't buy padlocks in county, so like it's mainly seeing people fight. Like one of the craziest fights I've seen, besides that dude getting the crap beat out of him in that bathroom, was I was in Portage County, and there was a dude that was in prison, and they brought him back to Portage County because he was facing charges on a state case. And when he got done with his state case, he was going to go back to prison. And there was a guy that was here in the county, and he was talking tough to the guy from the state. And the dude from the state just beat the living hell out of this dude. And like it took multiple guards to get him off. I don't remember their names. Like I don't even really remember. Like I think dude said something, and the guy from the state thought he was being like funny or cute or something. So he just got up and beat his ass, beat the living hell out of him. But like a lot of people don't realize is like when you're going back to prison. So when you're in prison and you come to the county and you got to go back to prison, like it doesn't matter what happens in county, you're still going to be in prison when your time in county's done. So like those guys have nothing to lose if they've been sentenced to 7 years, and they've been sentenced to 7 years, and they're 2 years in on their state prison bid, and they're coming back to finish their state case that they had to go to sentencing or whatever. The judge is either going to add that's the case that they're in county for. They're either going to add it to the time, or they're going to run it consecutively so that he is going to serve the same 7 years he was going to serve before. So when he comes down from state and you're in county with him, the most time you can do in county is a year. So it doesn't matter if this dude beats you retarded. When he goes back to prison, he's still going to be upstate for 5 years. Even if he beats the living shit out of you, he's going to still do 7 years. So like a lot of these guys in county talk crazy to these guys coming from the state, and the guys in the state don't care because it doesn't matter what happens. They're still going to be serving the same amount of time. So you see these guys in county just get the shit beat out of them because the guys from the state don't care, and they take things way more seriously. And the guys in county are going like they want to go home. And if you get into a fight or beat someone up in county, you could stay later or go to the state prison. Yeah, like pretty much anytime I was locked up in county, like I literally just played Texas Hold'em, played cards. Like that's how I ate. I didn't have money on my books or anything, so I had to make money how I could while I was locked up. Like when I was in Portage County, they called me Loaf because anytime I got locked up in county, I was always strung out before I came to jail, so I'd be detoxing and whatnot, and I was always underweight. Like the last time that I went to jail, I was 130 pounds, and I'm 6'3", so I looked like just a bag of bones with skin stretched over top of it. So whenever I was in county, I would eat everything on my tray. Like I'm not really a fan of like coleslaw, but like in jail, I love coleslaw. Like I love everything when I'm in jail because you have to eat to not be hungry. You have to eat everything they give you because you're always hungry. I've been in jail seeing dudes eat toilet paper in the middle of the night because their stomach hurts because they're that hungry. So they called me loaf because I'd gamble and I would trade my winnings for bread. So like every morning I would eat like a whole 24 pieces of bread for breakfast because I might look like a skinny small guy, but really on the inside I'm fat. I'm a big fat kid on here. Yeah. I'm a big fat kid on the inside. I love food. Do you know what I love more than food? I love when a woman cooks me food. That is I love eating. I love food that I don't have to make. And MK, don't think that I haven't been checking out your Instagram and seeing the food that you post from time to time. That's right. I'd be creeping. I didn't even put butter on my bread. I would just trade for people's milks, trade for people's milk and people's bread, and just eat the bread, drink the milk, eat the bread, drink the milk. But yeah, like I can actually cook. Like when I started catching felony cases, I started working in restaurants, like 5-star restaurants and stuff. So I can cook well. Yeah, I know you don't go on there much, but I'm just saying I still peep your food. I still there's times when I'm bored and I'm just trying to kill some time. I look at the food. I go online and look at a lot of food that people make just to look at and be like that'd be nice just to fantasize about eating some food because I don't want to really cook anything. And I'm hungry. I'm hungry all the time. Like listen, anytime I go to my sister's house, I know for a fact there's going to be food. I know for a fact. Like I worked Friday night and Saturday setting fence posts, and I was excited to eat both days. Like I worked for like 5 or 6 hours helping set fence posts and mixing cement on Saturday, and my sister made shredded tacos, and oh man, it was worth setting fence posts for hours to eat that. Like uh, right now I got some pork tenderloins that are slow cooking in my crock pot that are I'm about to shred up and make into sandwiches and eat on rice and stuff. I also make a fire meatloaf. I'm just saying, fire meatloaf. Well, MK, I'm just saying, you can you can cook food for me anytime. Anytime. I'll have to come out west just to kick it. Just to kick it, meet up with you and eat some food. Oh, I love eating food. I absolutely love it. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, this is pretty much just a yeah. So my meatloaf, I don't make meatloaf with ketchup. I make meatloaf with barbecue sauce from scratch, and I make my meatloaf different than other people's. I put blueberries in mine. I put other stuff in it too, but most people don't put fruit in their food. I like to put fruit in my food, but that's just me personally. Hey, spiritually closed for maintenance. I totally understand. I'm actually in that place in my life right now. It's nice to see you in the chat. I think this is the first time I've seen you in a live stream. Jesus, I still got an hour on this video. Damn. But yeah, so kind of lightweight going through my midlife crisis. Maybe it's midlife crisis. Maybe it's my 5 year sobriety crisis. I'm not sure what it is, but like I said, I've been doing a lot of soul searching this week. I want to do something different. I want something different. How's your guys' weekend and week been? Yeah, man, I'm 31. I'm 31 and I feel like I'm 50. King, listen, I want you to know something. I absolutely am one of the easiest men to get along with. Like I'm strong minded, but like I'm an easy man to get along with, and I'm a pretty easy man to date. And I'm telling you, I need and I can't find it. I cannot find it. I have three simple things that I look for. I like I like women that feed me. I like women that give me back rubs, and I like women that don't nag me. Those are the three things in my life that I need, and I'm cool with whatever. Can I get that? Can I get just those three simple things? That's all I want. It's gotten to the point, King, where I'm just not even about it. Spiritually closed for maintenance. How'd you come across my channel, if you don't mind me asking? And King, how'd you come across my channel? I know MK comes from Tommy Sotomayor's show. Yeah, when I was your age, I just had my first kid, King, and I don't know if my health has gotten worse or if just my energy has dropped because of having kids, but I feel old. If you feel rough now, King, just wait till you're 30. I don't know what you do for a living, but I do. I'm an electrician, and I feel like I'm dragging my ass all the time. But I also have Hep C, so like that doesn't help. Meme Jesus, are you asking me if I'm a simp? I'm not a simp. That would be a negative. That would be a no. If I was a simp, I'm not a simp. Honestly, I don't see any benefit for me personally for marriage, but the only reason that I'm open to the idea of marriage is because I have kids, and having a stable home for my children is the benefit of marriage. It would not be to benefit me. And my kids' moms, I don't see them getting married. I don't see them getting married So like I feel like the only way that marriage is going to end up happening where my kids are going to see a two parent household is if I get married. But no, I'm not a simp. I don't know if you know this meme Jesus, but most of the like pretty much all the women I've dated since I've been sober think I hate women. So if I was a simp, I don't think that I would hear that constantly. Hey meme Jesus, are you a simp? What's up, Chris? How you doing? So meme Jesus, King Diamond, and Spiritual Clothes for Maintenance. How did you guys come across my channel? I do play video games from time to time, but I only play Apex, and I play very, very rarely. I spend more time working or taking care of like the things I have to do in life, or creating content, or doing stuff behind the scenes, or setting fence posts, like working on my car, shit like that. Like I don't like this week. I played for like 4 hours earlier today, and then I didn't play since like Thursday or something when I was off work. Okay, thanks, meme Jesus. That's good. So MK, what are you up to? What are you doing? If you guys have any topics or articles or anything that you guys want me to make a video about or talk about, you guys can always email me at savageredrecovery@gmail.com, as you can see on my ticker that goes above. Okay. All right, spiritually closed. I didn't realize you were a pseudo nation. I don't think I've ever seen you in the live stream, but that's there's so many people in there. It's hard to see everybody in the live in his chats. I can make a video about TikTok. I can make a video tomorrow about TikTok. Listen, if if you guys want me to talk about something, even if I don't like I didn't have a thought about making a video on it or wanted to talk about it, I'll make a video about it, because if that's something you guys would want to see, then I have no problem talking or giving my opinion on stuff that you guys want me to talk about. I'd rather get some sort of input from the subscribers and make content that's for them better than stuff that I just want to make. Like like I run this channel, but you guys being subscribed, like this is our channel. Like I can't have subscribers if I'm not making content you guys like and you guys want. So any sort of content that you guys want made, just email me, or like you could, if you guys subscribe to my Patreon, you guys can talk to me directly. Like I can see whenever you guys message me, like I can talk back and forth to you. All you guys got to do is let me know. Like if you guys want me to do more live streams, I can do more live streams. If you guys aren't into the live streams and you just want me to do record videos, I can do it. It doesn't really matter to me. The main reason that I made this live stream, WeChat, the reason that I think Mike Tyson needs money. I think he's coming out of retirement. I think he'll still be I think he'll still be powerful, and I think he'll still be a top contender, but I don't think that like he has a very long career. Like I think that he'll still be able to knock people out, but I think he will also have the ability to be knocked out because he's old. Communism in Latin America is pushing. I appreciate I appreciate spiritually closed. Just so you guys know, if you guys want, so I do have a second channel. I do like boxing, but I don't really watch sports. Meme Jesus, like I'd rather play a sport than watch a sport. But just so you guys know, if you haven't been, I have a second channel. I've only have one video on it. It is Savage Red Studios. That is my channel. That's going to be my journey through photography and videography. I'm going to be working on making content for that this week. But if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, if you guys go to Savage Red _ or Savage _ Red _ Studios, that's where all my photography is. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys can also message me there if you don't want to email me or go to Patreon. Whatever way is easier for you guys to contact me if you want to. But that's mainly what I like. I spend a decent amount of my time taking photography. Like I would like to get better and make that a profession. No, so I do not watch any animes anymore. I used to watch a lot of anime when I was younger, and I don't watch movies at all. I haven't been watching, like the only time I ever watch movies is like if I was hanging out with a woman and the woman wanted to watch a movie. That's about it. Like I don't watch movies. The only movies that I'm going to be watching, I'm going to watch I haven't watched Follow This America yet, which I plan on watching this week, and I want to watch Uncle Tom this week. I do like documentaries, but I usually watch documentaries that are on YouTube, or I'll watch documentaries with women. Like if I'm dating a girl and we hang out, I'll watch a documentary or a movie with her. But without a woman, I don't watch movies. I don't watch anything. I appreciate Spiritually Closed. I stopped watching I don't watch. I haven't had cable like the whole time that I haven't had cable since I think it's been years since I've had cable. I haven't had cable in years. Like even now I don't have cable. I have just internet, but I watch like 70 to 80 hours worth of content on YouTube a week. I can definitely do a video on the BLM's problem with like what the effect is doing on sports. Yeah, like I just like I'm in a place in life where like I've seen a lot of the programming and a lot of the agenda that's in television and in a lot of the media that we watch. So like I try to stay away from like the news. Like when I watch the news, like I watch like independent journalists. Like I watch Tim Cass and I watch Black Conservative Patriot. I also watch like X22 Report. I also watch like I like Tucker Carlson. I watch his highlights and replays. I always try to find information from multiple sources and not just from the news. And honestly, having cable and watching TV, I don't like Netflix. Like Netflix, like I have Netflix for my son because he likes to watch like PJ Masks. So I watched that. But I'll watch that with him because obviously he's 3 and he likes that show. So or we'll watch Paw Patrol together. But like I don't like Netflix because of their wokeness, and I don't like the media because they're wokeness, and I don't like shows because of their wokey wokeness. Like it's been a few years since I've been actively constantly watching TV shows. And let me get a piece of paper and write this stuff down. Communism in Latin America. Elections here at the mines or need, or you mean electricians? Mike Tyson fighting. No Sims here. And the other one was BLM and people watching sports and TikTok being banned. Okay. Well, MK, if I end up moving out west, I could always come be electrician at the mines. Then you could always make me a hot plate. And Chinese apps being banned. When you say Baden, what do you mean by Baden? I'm not familiar. Biden? Oh, okay. When you said Baden, I was like, are you talking about the city? I think Biden is a puppet. I think Biden is the policies he's talking about enacting are going to ruin the country. I think that Biden is also going to sell us out farther to China. And I think that if Biden gets into the White House, I believe that the freedoms and the things that we've grown to love about America are going to be no more. I think that the way that things are going in California is going to be more of a representation of America if Biden becomes president. But I don't think Biden is actually going to be president. I don't think he's going to be the candidate. I think he's going to be taken out, and he's going to have to stop because of mental issues or his health or something, or he gets coronavirus or something. Something's going to happen to where he can't be the nominee, and they're going to bring in someone else. I plan on saving up and doing some more stuff with my studio. Yeah, he's definitely just a puppet. Trump has done a lot of good stuff. Trump is actually fighting for America. He's actually trying to stop. He's trying to save the children, and he's trying to make America great again. He's trying to make it strong. For the last 20 or 30 years, they've been selling us out to China, and they've Obama was sending a bunch of money out of the country to other countries, depleting our wealth. And that's why our infrastructure is so bad, because They were not letting it. They were not building it up. They weren't doing maintenance to it. They were just patching it to get it by. And I think Trump's a great president. I think that the wall is a great thing. I think that illegal immigration hurts the working class because it lowers wages, because there's an extra amount of labor. There's only X amount of jobs, and if you have 100,000 jobs and 2 million people that are fighting for those 100,000 jobs, then they're going to be able to lower the wage for the worker, which is not good for us. Exporting stuff to China means that American companies can't compete, which means there's going to be a lot of people that don't have jobs. And I just think that the border's good because it cuts down on human trafficking and it cuts down on the drug trade. And I think it's good that Trump's been going after the cartels. Trump is not a clown. Trump says and does stuff on purpose. Like, I don't know if you've caught on yet, but Trump will say something and then the media will take the news cycle and they will just smack him for days and weeks about what he said. He does that to get narratives pushed into the media. Like, I'm just telling you, Trump is a genius, and the team that's working with Trump are intentionally letting Trump tweet and do and say stuff because it gets past the media, and the media has to report it. Like, the media has people that all they do is watch Trump's tweets and report on them. Like, Trump is doing a lot of good. There was a time when Trump did something in the news, and he did an executive order to stop refugees from coming to America. There was no news coverage about Trump writing that executive order, but they were talking about his tweets or a marker or something. Like, they were talking about something stupid. So there's a lot of cat and mouse that Trump does. Just like when Trump talked about the rioters being thugs, he used the word thug because Obama said the same thing under his presidency when Black Lives Matter was rioting in Baltimore and whatnot. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things that he does that's good. Like, he was out playing the Little League champions of the nation. He was playing catch with them out on the White House. It was never in the media. They never showed it. There's people that when the hurricane hit Florida and whatnot, he gave checks out to people out of his personal account. He wrote checks and was giving them to people's houses that had been destroyed. There's photos of it that you can find of him doing it, but the media never covered it. If you go back and look at Trump talked about China, us being sold out to China 12 years ago before he ever ran for president. He talked about the border before he ever ran for president. Like, the things Trump's doing and been doing, he talked about before he ever ran for president. He's been saying the same thing for 15, 20 years. Yeah, like, I'm a staunch supporter of Trump, and if Trump doesn't win the presidency, then this country is doomed. Because if anyone thinks that this is going to get better if Trump doesn't win, like, if anyone thinks that things are going to go back to normal if Trump doesn't win, then they're crazy, because Black Lives Matter now is starting to extort protection money from businesses where they're in the cities they're rioting in, telling them they can't get protection unless they get 1.5% of sales. So these people that are rioting and stuff want power. And once they get power, they're not going to want to give it up. So things are just going to get worse. Okay, MK. Thank you for brainstorming and think of something. Smiley faces. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here and eat and get ready for bed. I got to be up for work at 5 in the morning and be at work at 6:30. Thank you guys for coming for this live stream of me just giving you guys an update and rambling. My email, like I was saying, is at savageredrecovery@gmail.com. You guys can go to my Instagram and it's savage_red or savage_red_studios. And like I have a Patreon that's my Patreon's down in the description. My Cash App is money symbol Savage Red Recovery. You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm Savage Red Recovery. You guys can go there and follow me. Just let me know any topics you guys want to talk about. If you guys want to chat throughout the week, you're more than welcome to hit me up, and I'll have conversations with you. Go ahead and you guys can ask MK. I talk to MK on the regular. But with all that being said, stay savage, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.